Cyber Ninja Online, guys, and welcome back to Dishonored. This is episode 11. When we last left off, we did the Royal Physician, where I majorly fucked up. I could have easily had the ghost, but I ended up getting detected by a maid and then killing her for no good reason, because I'm an idiot. So yeah, we stumbled across a safe that I did not figure out how to open. I couldn't remember how. It either has something to do with that lady at the bottom of the, what is it called? The bottom of that house where she was like, not house, building, where she was trapped by the rats, where for some reason I couldn't figure out how to free her. I've done it before, but I don't know, wasn't working for some reason. It either had something to do with that, or there's another miscellaneous thing in that last district where you figure out how to open that safe. And anyways, I didn't figure out, obviously, during the playthrough. I didn't go back to it or anything, so just gonna leave it. If you guys want to know how to do it, I'm sure someone has figured it out, and I'm sure you can find it online. I'm still really upset about this, but I'll have to get over it. So now we're gonna go back to the pits, or the Hound Pits pub. We're gonna interrogate Sokolov, and then we'll figure out who the next person is on our hit list, and that one is my favorite mission. So let's go ahead and hit continue here. And I know I was joking around last episode saying this is going to be a quick LP, but it really is, because it only takes me like an hour to get through some of these missions. And like, I think this is already episode 11. I want to say like I'm halfway through the game right now. So I would say almost about halfway. There's a more realistic halfway point in the game, but it's not actually like the linear halfway point. It's more like the halfway story point, I guess you'd say. Anyways, interrogation. The Royal Physician, Anton Sokolov, is now in the custody of the Loyalists. Through Sokolov, it will be possible to strike directly at those closest to the Lord Regent. How cooperative will the most brilliant man in the Empire be? He must be swayed or coerced into telling what he knows. Passed out at the front of the boat, no big.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
You wouldn't think he'd be passed out for this long. I mean, I only choked him out. It's not like I shot him with a sleeping dart or anything, but hey.
Well done, Corporal. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The Royal Physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Sleep sounds good. Actually, I'd like to wind down first, say goodnight to Emily. Normally I just go right to bed, but let's go ahead and do that. Out the way, bitch. Talk to Piero.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
Good. I need to look over weapons, upgrades, and ammunition. Oh, I thought my game like froze or something. I was like, what the hell? Boot stealth 1. I believe this makes our footsteps quieter, which is going to be huge for us, obviously. So we definitely want those. Let's go with the reloader. How much I got left? 797, eh? Let's go with the pistol magazine. So I believe we get 3 shots now, if I'm not mistaken. Which button is it? It is number 5. Or 4. No, it's not. It's number 1. Yeah, I believe it's 3 shots now. That pistol looks like so badass. Crossbow looks so badass.
Streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss of 2 of our city's best and brightest, the Lord's Cousins and Morgan Pendleton. All holdings.
It's not the normal way to get up here, but you know what? Fuck it.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
Please, please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
Call to the Spheres, Volume 1. I believe we've already read that. So she has a couple dolls, a picture of her mother that she drew.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
It's a really good drawing there. The Fuge Feast. I think that's how you pronounce that word. Pardon me if I'm wrong. I'm wrong most of the time anyways. The Trials of Aptitude. God, if I can't even start pronouncing that word, I'm in for some shit. So let's go this way. The normal way to get up here, by the way, is by using our bedroom. So let's go ahead and go to sleep now. I believe there is a single bone charm. I was gonna say, how the fuck did Callista get all the way over here already? But that's Lydia. The Pendleton votes. See how that's going.
Dunwall citizens, be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers.
I don't think we can
of the
get that
watch.
right now.
Display your pride in
Surprised
Dunwall
it's showing.
by respecting the property and rights of others.
Maybe I can.
And preserving
Okay.
the timeless beauty of our fair city.
Abandoned apartment key needed. I don't remember this. I honestly don't remember this. I know we go in there, we can go in there later. I'm gonna look around real quick.
Corvo,
Oh, there we go.
can I tell you something?
Sure.
I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the city watch ever kicks in the doors. It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar. I don't think anyone else here knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you. The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs. If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
Thank you, Cecilia. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we didn't miss anything in the last episode, or the last time we were here. I can't guarantee you about that, but there it is right there. I can't guarantee you that we didn't, but I'm almost certain we didn't. This, however, I don't think I've ever gotten this one, believe it or not. It's in this room. There it is. Spirit water, eh? What does it do? Drink from faucets recharge a small amount of mana. That's actually huge. Can't believe I've never had that one before, jeez.
6 months past, at the moment of her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late husband is
Don't need
required
those.
to the city watch at once.
It's locked. Go figure, eh? But yeah, I've probably gotten that one before. I don't know if you can get it on the way back through, but... Oh. How did I not make that jump? Go, 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 go. Lord Pendleton's reward. Corvo, this matter with my brother has not been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they're miserable, they are at least alive, so perhaps one day I will see them again. You give us 200 gold coins for that. That, sir, is a deed well done. Let's hit the hay. Time to rest. So normally, I just say sleep right away, but clearly I've been missing something. I thought for role-playing purposes, I'd say, oh yeah, let's go around, check it out. It's a good thing I did.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
You can stay here whenever you want.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Good. It's time to go interrogate Sokolov. I don't know what she's gonna do in our room. Our room is pretty bare. Like literally no furniture, but hey.
Has chosen T. Martin to be High Overseer. Let us all praise their choice. The dance of investiture will take place without
Go up the stairs properly.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Royal Physician. I believe you and Corvo knew each other.
Whelping and training hounds. We've already seen that.
Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
Bah! I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute.
I believe we've read this one.
How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who's funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
I know I'm kind of breaking up the flow here, but I just kind of want to look around real quick. What is this open? Oh, that opens that. So...
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Let's see if the rats are hungry.
Sorry, Sokolov.
No, not rats. Stop! Stop! I will tell you what you need to know. I'm obliged to safeguard Dunwall's greatest intellectual asset. I can only tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait, but I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course. You already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Yes, you will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent, and take her out whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. Corvo, if you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
How much money do I have again right now? Gold coins, 437. I don't think that's enough for anything, actually. But Pendleton.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
I believe that's really the only thing. Say bye to her. Or not. I think 450 is what I need. Let's go talk to Piero real quick.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Say what you will.
Oh, that's
the Royal
Wallace.
physician
The-
knows his wine.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink me?
Of course, dozens. Oh, yes.
But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Most.
Alright, Samuel.
Royal costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
You know what? I was born ready. Yes, take me to the Boyle Estate, Samuel. This is my favorite mission of all. I would have to say my second one's Caldwin Bridge, just because of the city aspect there, where you can scavenge like the broken down buildings, but it is kind of a slower mission. This one, let me try that again. It's interesting. It takes place in this whole mansion basically, and I don't know. It's a really nice mission. Lady Boyle's last party. You've learned that the Lord Regent's strongest supporter is Lady Boyle. However, 3 women in the Boyle family are referred to as Lady Boyle, the wife of the late Lady Boyle and her sisters. Sorry, Lord Boyle and her sisters. Sokolov painted Lady Boyle from behind under unusual circumstances and does not know which is actually the Lord Regent's ally. You've been sent to the posh Boyle estate on the night of a costume party in order to determine which Lady Boyle you must eliminate. So like I said, this is a fun mission. It's the first time we see these walkers too, by the way. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second.
Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight.
Tall boys, there you go.
Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
Rune there. There's a bone charm there. There's way more than that, though. Holy fuck. Can't believe I made that jump. That's insane. I'm gonna try to go for a ghost and pacifist route this round. and actually get it this time. So there's Granny Reg's diary. There's a Weeper. Gonna leave the Weeper alive though. There it is right there. Spirited 2. I don't remember what that does. Apparently I have it on, so... Potions give you moderately more mana. See, the mana one I need more than the health one. I forgot you can come through the back here.
Going to a party, Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine. And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away,
hint, hint.
Even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
He was kind of giving us a little bit of foreshadowing there. That's a... You fucking piece of shit. Well, might as well kill him too. That was so bullshit. I forgot there was Weepers in this building more than the one. Fuck. Oh well. Still can't deny that the gameplay's gotten significantly better since the very first mission we actually did. First mission wasn't bad, mind you. It was just, I was definitely rusty and not used to the controls, whereas now I'm used to the controls. I wouldn't really say I'm rusty now. Fuck that guy. I mean, I know I've killed and already been detected, but if I can avoid it, I'm gonna avoid it, so... Boyle party. So there's Ruin there, Bone Charm there, and I know where both are. Of course.
So, she was supposed to sing that but she lost her voice right at the start.
Yoink. How many powers do I have? Need 5 for possession too. That's crazy. I want Shadow Kill 2. Or do I? How about we get bend time? I'll work on getting bend time. Because then I'll have that option to use it if I need it to. For certain puzzles and stuff. Not that I really actually need it, but... Now, the annoying part. What the hell's going on over here?
All of them.
That's not the normal way I enter through that place, so... Normally I just scale this wall. So
For whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yes, of course.
this is a neutral zone. This is the rare occasion you'll ever actually see one. So here we can basically do anything that's normal. If we start killing people or whatnot, obviously we're gonna get in shit, but
Yes.
this is a note from Lord Trevor Pendleton.
Pendleton? What's he got to say to me?